It all started with a simple act of scavenging. Two men, looking for scrap metal to sell. Roberto dos Santos Alves, Wagner Mota Pereira, September 13, 1987. They broke into a place that had been left to rot, an abandoned medical clinic in Goiânia, Brazil. Inside, among the dust and debris, they found something unusual, a heavy piece of medical equipment, a teletherapy unit. They wanted the lead in steel, worth a few cruzeiros, a decision that would change their city forever. Their focus narrowed on the protective rotating head. They carted the heavy object away to the home of Dever Ferreira, a local scrapyard owner. For several days, they tried to dismantle it. It resisted their efforts. It was built to be secure. Then, finally, a small hole and a glow. Dever was captivated, enchanted. He scooped the fine, salt-like powder into a jar. The glowing powder became a local sensation, a novelty. Dever gave small amounts to friends and relatives. His brother Ivo took some home, sprinkling it on the floor. Children traced patterns, mesmerized by the light. Another brother decorated a cross on his wall. The contamination spread like a rumor, silent and invisible. It moved on clothes, on skin, on tools, on the soles of shoes. Even a neighbor's pig rolled in the yard's mud. The dust settled on rooftops, gardens, and streets. Goiânia had no idea what was happening. Children were playing with one of the most dangerous radioactive substances on Earth. No pain, no warning, only a beautiful mystery. Over days, the circle of contamination widened. Visitors went to the market, rode buses, went to work, each a vector leaving a trail. Bus terminals, shops, and homes became hotspots. The glow's beauty masked a terrifying reality from a single small capsule, now spread far and wide. Within hours of first contact, people started to feel sick. Dever Ferreira, his wife Gabriela Maria, and their workers were first. Vomiting, dizziness, diarrhea. They blamed bad cachaça or spoiled food. Doctors were baffled, treating severe allergies or tropical disease. No one connected the cases. Gabriela suspected the glowing powder. Everyone who handled it was ill. 15 days later, she bagged the fragments. At the clinic, she said, "This thing is killing my family." A cautious move that likely saved lives. Seeing the strange glow, he called medical physicist Walter Mendes Ferreira. Approaching the chair, the needle went off the scale. A major radiological emergency. Not food poisoning, acute radiation syndrome. Authorities were notified. The city was in grave danger. Now they knew the enemy, gamma radiation, and began tracing every person, object, and building touched by the glow. The hunt had begun. The scale would be staggering. The aftermath was catastrophic. A massive emergency response. Teams swept the city with detectors. Over 40 sites were contaminated. Homes, businesses, and public spaces were cordoned off. More than 112,000 people were screened. 249 had significant contamination. They were isolated at the Olympic Stadium, scrubbed with soap and vinegar. 4 people died in the first weeks, including 6-year-old Leida das Neves Ferreira, so radioactive she was buried in a lead-lined, concrete-encased coffin amid protests. Dever Ferreira and Gabriela Maria Ferreira were among the dead. Hundreds faced long-term health risks. The cleanup was immense. Houses came down, and topsoil was stripped away. Belongings, furniture, debris, packed into thousands of drums and concrete casks. The waste was entombed in a special repository in Abadia de Goiás. Today, a grassy hill covers the bunkers, the legacy of 1987 beneath. The city was declared safe. But what of memory? Many younger residents have never heard of it. It isn't widely taught. Forgetting helps us cope.